My name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Is That More Brandon. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review to the 25th episode of Love Island. So this is the episode that went out on Thursday. And obviously at the beginning of the episode, we found out that they were going to be doing a recoupling. So Jordan obviously chose Sammy, Shaq chose Tanya, Ron chose Lana, Casey went for their new girl Claudia, obviously Kai chose Olivia, Will chose Jessie, and it was down to Jordan whether he was going to choose Ellie or Tanyel. He said that at the moment, although this particular relationship is a platonic friendship for now, he does feel like there is potentially something that could happen out of it. So he coupled up with Ellie, meaning that Tanya was unfortunately dumped from the island. Now, I think out of all of the girls, bar Olivia, Tanya was my favourite. Obviously, I love Olivia. I think she's really funny as well. But I did really love Tanya because she had a really sick personality. But unfortunately, she is out. I think she'll do very well after the show anyway because she does have a good personality. Ron basically said to Tanyel that he definitely wouldn't have been able to do his journey without her. Olivia asked Tanyel where all of her stuff was and she basically just said everywhere. So obviously she's a bit messy. And Tanyel said that she didn't really want to force anything. And she definitely stayed true to herself. Ron and Lana had a quick chat and Lana said to him that I get to be with you on the night that she's gone. So although he's kind of lost his best mate in the villa, he's able to now get in bed with Lana. So like he's kind of sacrificed Tanyel, but he's kind of won over Lana back. And Ron basically said that she meant the world to him, but obviously I'm sure they'll meet on the outside. Casey, Shaq, Will and Tom all had a quick chat. And I think Shaq basically said that it seems like the boys are segregating. Shaq said that him and Tom are the only two boys that have called out Ron the whole Lana situation. And Casey has called out Ron about the whole respect or disrespect thing. So the fact that 3 out of those 4 guys have said something negative towards Ron, and obviously Will was kind of siding with Casey, I guess, because he wished him good luck in the recoupling. Yeah, it's kind of like those 4 against Kai and Ron. Ron also had a quick chat with Kai, and Ron basically said to Kai it's making him not enjoy being in the villa at the moment, because obviously the best part was obviously having the boys with you to support you. And Kai basically said, yeah, like it is what it is. Yeah, bring everyone back together, but don't need to force anything, and I don't think either of them actually want drama. And Jessie actually said, what a crazy night. Ron said that he was so happy, but obviously he lost his mate. And Olivia basically said to Ellie that your journey is definitely not over. We saw Ron and Lana, Tom and Sammy, Shaq and Tanya all snogging. I literally just wrote their 6 names and the word snogging, so that was quite an easy bit to annotate. And then in the morning, Kai said it's always unexpected when someone goes. Casey offered Claudia a coffee. And Ron actually said that it wasn't nice seeing Tanyel going, but obviously it was nice to get back with Lana again. Ellie said that she's not going to try and get to continue knowing Jordan after that speech that he did. And Jordan said to the boys that Ellie deserves a chance to find someone else. So I think in the speech he kind of said, although what we've got at the moment is a platonic relationship or a platonic friendship or something, it kind of doesn't mean that there's not a chance of anything going further forward. It's just as of now, I don't see anything. Ron also said to the rest of the boys on a different topic that he felt like there was a bit of a divide between the boys, with Casey saying, yeah, we should all air our emotions here, and obviously this should be a safe space for everyone to talk. Kai said to Ron that Casey seems to just be trying to find an issue, and Ron said that he just hopes the conversation is done and wonders if what he actually said in that morning conversation will actually be followed through with in the afternoon. And Kai said he definitely wouldn't speak to some of these people on the outside. I think this is where Ron basically hinted to Lana, yeah, there'll be some conversations and some friendships that he will fake just because he doesn't want to have drama. Casey got a text, and this was for all boys to be making a 3-course dinner for the girls. Olivia said that she might get food poisoning, and Tom admitted that he can't cook. So all of the girls were obviously sitting at the table waiting for their meals. All of the boys were in the kitchen. Casey basically said to Will, have you ever cooked? And he basically said, well, not really, I just sit at the table and wait for my dad to cook for me. So in terms of the starter, they had bruschetta. So Will, Casey and Tom were the 3 that couldn't cook. So they were kind of just dancing around, singing, having a laugh, and they actually became the waiters. Will and Jessie, obviously on their quick date, Jessie said that it was beautiful and it was a beautiful date, and then Will spilled the drink, so that kind of became not beautiful. Claudia said to Casey that she doesn't want anything to be forced, and he added that it felt like they'd known each other for a long time. Ellie asked Jordan whether it was chaos in the kitchen, and Jordan basically questioned, was it chaos in the kitchen? Basically saying, look, if you've got these 3 guys who are just messing around, of course it's going to be chaos. and Ellie said it would have been a lot worse if the girls would have cooked. Tanya said to Shaq that he makes her nervous and she had to wear her wine and dine outfit, his and her favourite colour. Ron actually said to Lana it was their first date in 4 weeks, with Lana saying that sharing a bed now feels so much more normal. Like at the beginning they didn't know each other, and then obviously they kept getting recoupled with other people, but now it actually feels like they are potentially starting something. And Ron said there was so much Tom foolery in the kitchen, with Lana saying, oh, Tom was really foolish, and he basically had to say no, obviously it was like a catchphrase of just like messing around. Olivia said to Kai that she didn't realise that they would actually get to know each other in this way, and Kai said, obviously I'm not going to speak for you, but I am all for you. So he's not got plans to turn his head elsewhere, but he's not going to speak on her behalf. He knows he's interested in her, and it's up to her whether to reciprocate or not. And then in terms of the main course, so it was steak and vegetables. Claudia asked Olivia what Kai's job was, because he was just standing there looking pretty, and I think one of the girls shouted over and he said, I'm on salad duty. Sammy said that she's got the best guy in the restaurant, and you could see her filming some of the boys in the kitchen, so I don't know if they were just filming it as just for a bit of a laugh, but yeah, they were filming some clips of the boys in the kitchen. Will did some weird dancing with his tongue out as kind of the night entertainment, and Ron and Lana both said to each other that the outside life would be different, with Lana saying there's obviously a lot to get like adjusted to. Jessie said that she does want marriage and kids with the right person, but she just doesn't want to force it, and her worst fear is divorcing. Tom said to Sammy that he would put in a lot of time and he would wait for her to obviously be ready, and she said that she's looking for someone genuine, someone she can talk about her feelings to, and when she has done that in the past, has questioned what is the catch, and then it's obviously always gone wrong. And then finally for dessert, they had a chocolate cake. Again, Will was the evening entertainment, with Shaq saying, I love this guy. Claudia said to Casey that he didn't really cook any of the food and he has a lot to prove to her. Sammy told Tom to not quit his day job to be a chef, because again, he also didn't cook. And then we saw Jessie feeding Will a strawberry. Ron was talking to Lana, Tanya and Sammy, so having a quick chat, and Ron was kind of being looked at by some of the boys in the kitchen. So I think here Shaq noticed that he wasn't helping, and he just was like, why is he sitting down having chats? He should be here like helping us clean up. Bear in mind, Ron was basically head chef, so Ron was basically telling all the guys what to do, making sure that they were all in order, and then he shouted over saying, Ron, come and help, with Ron basically shouting back, there's enough of you over there. And then yeah, Ron, Tanya and Lana again continuing to have their chat, and then Shaq basically literally walked all the way from the kitchen to the fire pit and said, look, Ron, get over here now. We want all of us boys to be like cleaning up together. And Tanya basically said that Shaq was a little bit too much. Tanya said that it felt weird even just being there, and the two of them told Olivia what happened. Lana said that it's not even about the washing up now, with Tanya saying that there's already a bit of a friction between Ron and Shaq, and obviously that's made it that little bit more awkward. And Olivia said that she's glad that her and Lana are close, and she also said to Ron that they're glad him and Kai are close, so at least they've got those little bonds. And Ron basically said there is a bit of a divide in the villa, he doesn't understand it, and he said he's not going to allow it to become a thing, with Lana saying that Tanya's definitely going to have a chat with Shaq about it. So I think Ron didn't want Tanya to talk to Shaq about it, because then Shaq would know someone's mentioned it to Tanya, so there's obviously that little bit of gossip going around. I think he just wanted Ron to do the cleaning, which is fair enough, but also Ron was the head chef, and he probably just wanted to have a chat with some of the girls, which is also not a problem. Ellie said to the girls that obviously there was tension brewing in the kitchen. Before bedtime, Tom obviously scared Sammy at the bottom of the stairs, and at the end of the episode we had to vote for our favourite couples, with the least compatible couple obviously being dumped on Sunday's show, potentially. So yeah, that was it for episode 25. Like I said, that was Thursday's episode. Oh, so apologies, we do have an episode on Friday night as well, so they might get dumped on Friday, or we find out who potentially is at the bottom on the Friday. The actual dumping might happen on the Sunday. So that is it for my review of episode 25. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and until my next review, thank you very much and goodbye.